Welcome back to Medigap Show. On today's show, we are preparing you for the upcoming annual enrollment period by giving you the top 5 questions to ask when you're looking at Medicare plans for 2024. Hi, I'm Holly Cohen, licensed independent broker and co-owner of MedigapCares.org. We're a nationwide Medicare coverage agency to help and support you throughout your Medicare journey. Before I give you the top 5 questions to ask any licensed independent broker who specializes in Medicare, let's clarify one very important point about Medicare plans. You see, when it comes to Medicare, there are 2 primary paths that you choose. You either keep original Medicare and enroll in a Medigap plan, or you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, which actually replaces your original Part A and Part B with an HMO or a PPO Medicare Advantage plan. And understanding the difference between these 2 ways you can have Medicare set up for yourself helps you make the best informed decision. When you're on original Medicare and not on a Medicare Advantage plan, this means that your red, white, and blue card is your primary insurance. And then a Medigap plan, also called a Medicare supplement, fills in the gaps. It pays the 20% after original Medicare pays the first 80% of all Medicare covered services. There are no networks involved when you're on a Medigap plan. You are allowed to go to any doctor, any hospital in the entire United States that will accept your red, white, and blue card. A Medigap plan gives you the freedom to choose any doctor and hospital in the United States that will accept your red, white, and blue card. This year in 2023, most Medigap plans leave you with a $226 max out of pocket, which is the Part B deductible. And that's all you're responsible for your out-of-pocket medical expenses when you are on a Medigap Plan G. So a Medigap plan gives you peace of mind and protects you from any unexpected out-of-pocket healthcare expenses. Well, there are a couple of caveats. Medigap plans do have a monthly premium in addition to your Medicare Part B premium. And the other matter is, if you're wanting to enroll in a Medigap plan or even change your Medigap plan, if you have had Medicare Part B for more than 6 months, you will have to go through medical underwriting in most states and then either be approved or denied for the Medigap plan based on your health status. You had an initial open enrollment period when you first started Medicare Part B. There were 6 months prior and 5 months after your Part B effective date that any Medigap insurance company will give you open enrollment rights, which means there's no health underwriting and you're automatically approved. However, if you're past that point in your lifetime and you have been on Part B of Medicare for more than 6 months, you will have to go through that medical underwriting. And again, be either approved or denied based on your health status. There's about 26 to 30 health questions, and we take a list of your prescriptions and we submit it to the carrier. On the other hand, Medicare Advantage, often referred to as Part C, is an all-inclusive package. So you may be thinking, what's wrong with that? Well, first of all, you do hand over your original Medicare benefits to a private insurance company to manage your Medicare on your behalf. And of course, there are co-pays and prior authorizations and a high max out of pocket. These max out of pockets on Medicare Advantage plans can run as high as $8,300 in network per calendar year, this year in 2023. The new plans have not yet come out for 2024. Now, armed with that knowledge, let's dive right into those top 5 questions that you should be asking any agent or licensed independent broker when navigating Medicare this upcoming annual enrollment period for 2024. Also, one expert tip: make sure whomever you place your trust with to help you in this upcoming annual enrollment period, that they represent both Medicare Supplement, also called Medigap insurance, with multiple companies, and also represent Medicare Advantage plan large carriers, so that you have a really good understanding of everything that's out there for you in 2024. So let's start with question number 1. You need to ask what changes have occurred in Medicare plans since last year. That includes all Medigap pricing, all Medicare Advantage plans, and that also includes the Part D prescription side of Medicare. Number 2, which Medicare plan best fits my current healthcare needs? So describe your current health status, your medical needs, your prescriptions and medications that you're taking, and be sure to seek guidance on whether your existing plan aligns with your current needs, or if there's something that may be more suitable heading into next year. Number 3, are there any new benefits or additional coverage options available for 2024? Inquire about any new benefits or supplemental coverage options that may have become available. Also, if you're on a Medigap plan, it is a good time to shop and see if there are other Medigap plans. And if you're on a plan F, maybe you'd like to switch to a plan G, which is less money, actually saves you money in the long run. Or you might, if you're on a plan G, like to look at other plan Gs in your zip code that are offering maybe a better price on a plan G, since all Medigap plans are standardized. So every plan F is the same, every plan G is the same, and there's one more letter that you might want to ask about regarding Medigap, which is plan N. You can watch this in another video, what a plan N is versus plan G. But you want to ask, what other options are there out there for you? And if you are in good health, you are absolutely allowed to switch Medigap plans. Actually, any time of year, not just during open enrollment. But that rule is if you've had Medicare Part B for more than 6 months, then you will have to undergo those health questions. Number 4, can you help me compare plan costs, co-pays, and maximum out-of-pocket expenses? Understanding the costs associated with Medicare plans is essential. So ask for a breakdown of premiums, deductibles, co-payments, and max out-of-pocket expenses so that you can assess the financial implications of each plan. And lastly, number 5, are my healthcare providers, my doctors, my trusted doctors in network? So if you have specific doctors or hospitals or healthcare facilities, make sure, especially if you're considering a Medicare Advantage plan, that everyone is in network. Yes, you can have a PPO Medicare Advantage plan, but you will be paying far more than you bargained for if you do have to leave a Medicare Advantage plan network. On a Medigap plan, which keeps you on original Medicare, remember, there are no networks. You can go to any doctor, any hospital in the entire United States that takes your red, white, and blue card. That question number 5 is incredibly important. Also, if someone's calling you on the phone, make sure you ask if they are an independent broker and licensed, of course. You can also ask for their license number in your state. Also, make sure that they represent both Medicare Advantage plans and Medicare Supplement plans. And make sure that they represent a huge repertoire of insurance companies so that you have all the options at your fingertips. There you have it. our top 5 questions to ask a licensed independent insurance broker during annual enrollment that's coming up. Remember, whomever you choose to work with, please make sure they do represent the 2 ways to be on Medicare and that they are contracted with the large A and A+ rated insurance companies. Please support the Medigap Show by subscribing. You'll have valuable information you can share with your friends. Remember, this is your Medicare, and understanding your options is the key to making the right decisions for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on Medigap Show today. Your health and well-being are paramount, and I'm here to help you navigate the complexities of Medicare with confidence. Until next time, stay informed, and as always, be well.